sip from your soul on a metaphysical milkshake.
So I can hit you and you won't feel any pain, right? Can I go a
So
little
you
bit
want
more?
to go ahead?
And just a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
At what point in time are you going to get pissed off and just cold cock me? You're a mixed martial artist, and you wrote this book. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, it was a cool process, man. I've been working on it for a long time, too.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
I have to go somewhere I haven't gone. Somewhere in Greece, possibly. Not too shabby.
Yeah, it's kind of romantic, right? You got any suggestions? What I should do? I'm still fixing it up, still in the process. Any ideas?
Maybe a bowl of candy, like a big bowl of candy. You know?
To lure people into the back of the van? I ought to. All right. This book is a great service to the people that follow you and follow the sport because you put it all in context. You know, your life's lessons were hard earned, and you put that into practice in not just becoming a fighter, but in shaping your life.
It's kind of a unique book. It's a little bit of a memoir. It's got a lot of stories of people that I've met, my own experiences, some good, some bad, and then also some lessons that I feel could help some people out.
You go into the ring with a guy, you go into the cage with a dude. You ever look at the guy and are like, oh, this guy's gonna kick my ass. Do you ever have that happen where you just get terrified looking at a guy?
You combat fear with regimen. Training for 10 years in one thing and then going to do it for 15 minutes, It's not that scary. It's something that's familiar. The things that are scary are things that you're not familiar with.
So what about your personal life? Is there anything that you're afraid of outside of the ring?
My sister was just in a really bad car accident this past year. She was in a 6-car pileup and she had to have her skull removed to let the brain swelling go down, and she had, fractures in her spine and broken ribs and collapsed lungs, and that is the type of thing that's scary. You have zero control, feeling compassion for someone that you care about. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that scares me.
Do you want to fight me right now? Do you want to fight me?
Is there any money in it?
You know what? Let's thumb wrestle. And you win, I'll give you $20.
Deal.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare thumb war. You can't move your wrist. You can't lift. You can't lift your. Come on, Faber! Oh, you're slippery.
1, 2, 3. 20 bones. Oh,
Champion.
look at this guy. Great in defeat.
You say in your book there are perks you get from winning and there's knowledge you get from losing. What's the knowledge you've gained from losing?
First and foremost, that you're not defined by winning and losing. I mean, that's not what makes you who you are. It's about how you live your life and what you're made of and as an individual. The other thing is that as long as you're able to put out your best effort, it still sucks to lose, but just not as bad. Like, I've had losses where I've broken my hands and fought to the bitter end, and it's always better when you get to fight to the bitter end.
YouTubers, what have you learned from losing? Write it down in the comment section below, or else he's gonna kick your butt. One of the things you talk about in your book, which I really loved, is there's only 2 things that are known for sure. Number 1, you die, and number 2, you have to live each day until you die.
And the rest of that saying is, and the rest is up to you. Until you are off this planet, you get to make choices. Now, they don't always work out exactly how you want them, but until you're off the planet, you got another chance to try again and try again and try again. And why not do it, following your passion, doing all the stuff that you want to do.
Let's do Bruce Lee noises. You're a fighter. You get into a cage with another man, you look him in the eye, you're sweating, your clothes are off, you know that he wants to pummel you into the ground, you want to pummel him into the ground. What have you learned about human nature from being in that unique position?
I think it's
But
just...
before you do that, it's now time for a small commercial interruption brought to you by SoulPancake. Please subscribe to our channel. Go.
Probably the biggest thing is that there's breaking points for people, and fighting and battling and competition in general is about who can last the longest, and it's a mental game, and what determines the winner is all about making the other person reach the breaking point first.
What's your breaking point? You look like a little bit like an elf. You've got a little vagina in your chin.
I said relax.
It's your fault. I'm trying to tap out.
SoulPancake, subscribe.